6 years being locked. If I could put it in one word, challenge. Y'all, things have just been so crazy. I don't even know where to begin. Maybe we'll just start with where I am right now and work our way back, I guess. So my 6-year lock anniversary just passed. And by just passed, I mean a month ago, but that's still pretty recent. Where I am today, well, where I am recently is wanting to chop all my locks off. Every last one of them, completely. And it's crazy because I feel like what I've seen on my YouTube feed is like a lot of other people that have channels with locks specifically have been combing them out, cutting them off. And I don't know if it's because I've been speaking about it to other people, and you know, when you start talking about it or texting about it, that's when the things just start showing up on your line. But I just feel like that conversation of cutting the locks is becoming more of a consistent thought, or something that I just want to do. And while I feel like I never really had that, I want to be at this length type of goal, I've always felt like since I had locks, since I've started locking my hair, like I don't necessarily want to have to manage my loose hair on a day-to-day basis. And it's not to say that, you know, loose natural hair isn't fun and versatile. It is, by all, like, for sure. But you also have to like wake up every day and do something. With locks, I just have the freedom to get up and go, put it up, whatever. What triggered me wanting to cut my hair off was I was sitting in the car. Sitting in the car, and it was a beautiful like spring day. The sun was out. It was like a cool breeze. Like I was feeling cute, and I was sitting in the car. I feel like, what was I doing? Oh, I just got a power bank for my phone. So I was sitting in the car trying to figure it out, and I looked down, and when I looked down at my locks, it was lint, and it wasn't just like one little, oh, just take that. It was like in there lint. And I freaked out. I don't know if you've ever noticed lint in your locks. I'm not sure what you've done. What I always tell you is like, if you see lint, like don't pick it, you'll destroy your locks. All that went out the window. I started picking at this lock, and I was just like, oh my gosh, why is there so much lint here? Like I hadn't seen all this lint in my hair before. Like what is happening? And it's so much, I'm just gonna cut it off. Like I don't even know. Well, in talking myself off the ledge, and when I say talking myself off the ledge, I mean, I called a sister friend like, yo, I'm about to cut my locks off. And she's just like, me too. And I'm like, yo, oh my gosh, like what? But the consensus was, or like where that conversation led was like, hey, maybe let's just do a trim. Like, why don't you just cut off the length that has the lint in it? And when she asked me like, where's the lint? I'm like, it's in this one lock. She's like, yo, you're about to cut all your locks for one lock? I'm like, it's a lot of lint though. She's like, chill. It's really not that serious. Like nobody else notices it. I'm just like, I feel like everyone sees it. It was really disturbing me. Fast forward, I used the method that I teach for removing lint because I know it works. It's just very tedious, but I did that and that helped. But because I feel like I already had that notion of like, I want to cut my hair, I became even more intent about combing my hair. And we're going to pause there because I do want to talk about where that lint came from and like what my recent experience with locks has been. Like I said, this is 6 years of length, and putting my hair up like in a ponytail. Y'all remember when I used to just do the cute, just, I don't know, just that ponytail where everything just sticks up. Like, I love that stage. That was like my favorite. And then as my locks got longer, that like stick up became more of a flop. And then it became more of a discomfort. I'm super tenderheaded, y'all, like super tenderheaded. So recently, and especially because I'm finishing my yoga teacher training program, which is asking of me to do a lot more yoga practice, and I'm realizing like, hey, this is uncomfortable. Like me doing poses and my hair either being up and it hurts, or I have it out and it gets caught under my arms or it falls in my face. It's just like, this is a challenge. And I was struggling with figuring out how to put my locks up comfortably because I'm so tenderheaded and because they're getting so long. And also not wanting to cover them up all the time because head wraps tend to be the other like go-to. But that is not good long term. Like I'm sure we've talked about numerous times. So I was like, what do I do? Just cut it off. Then you just don't have to deal with it. So kind of like going back to the point, I'm realizing that I really wanted to cut them off so I didn't have to face the challenge of the length. But as I tell my guests in the salon, I tell my kids all the time, like, we do hard things. I do hard things. I can handle hard things. So I say all that to say, I figured out how to get my hair up comfortably. And I've realized like wearing it down, while it is, how does it feel to wear my hair down? It feels regal, I guess, and it feels like a sense of accomplishment in a way, because like my hair almost touches my waist. Somebody with texture hair, like, it is definitely attainable, but I feel like you don't see it that often and see it naturally. So like naturally cultivated locks down to your waist, like, it's just, I don't know, I feel like I don't see a lot of people there. And so I just felt such pride. That's what I was looking for. I felt pride with my hair length, especially when I wear it down. But wearing it down is just, it's too much. There's too much attraction to lint, and y'all know I'm allergic to lint. So I just don't wear it down that often. So 6 years being locked, if I could put it in one word, challenge. But you know, challenges can be fun. Challenges breed innovation, and they make you just think of things in different ways. And so I am looking forward to continuing to cultivate my locks. However, we have a fallen soldier. I cut my rat tail out and I have zero regrets. I will, once that area grows back, I will put another one there. But for now, we're rat tail free. We are continuing to cultivate locks at 6 years. Product wise, still using Crown Elements. I realized though I have not been as routine with retwisting, just because I feel like there's just a length now. So it's just like, do you really need to retwist? So one of the things I'm striving for is to retwist more often, to just maintain the shape of my locks, because I was really proud. I'm really proud of how they've been cultivated up to this point. But because I've recently been very lazy with my hair, they're starting to lose their consistency towards the roots, and I don't want that. So getting back to retwisting regularly, still washing every 2 weeks, and aiming to do more styles. And the styles are coming from, you know, again, that innovation, that needing to do more there. So yeah, challenging, fun. No, we're not gonna say fun. Challenging, innovative, challenging. Yeah, it's probably the biggest word for real. Long, but I feel content. And contentment is definitely a space that I enjoy being in. So let me ask you, where you are in your journey, do you have a time goal? Like, you want to keep your locks for 5 years, 10 years, 7 years? at this particular milestone, or do you have a length goal? Whichever one is currently a part of your journey, I would love if you shared it in the comments below. I don't really have a length goal. I don't really have a milestone. I do realize, I don't say realize, but I do know that I will release this set at some point and just start over. Like, I really enjoy having locks and I really enjoy the beginning stages. Yeah, they still with us right now. Truly appreciate you watching. As always, I'm wishing you peace, love, and goodbye.